Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a first impressions video on a bunch of new products that I just purchased. I did haul them. I'll have that video linked down below if you are interested in watching that one before you watch this one. Then I'll have it linked down below for you. So if you are interested in watching me try out a bunch of new products that I just purchased that I'm trying out for the very first time, then please keep on watching. Alright, so to prime my eyelids, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C8. I did haul this and I did already do a comparison to the Tarte Shape Tape. Again, I'll have that linked down below if you are interested in watching that. I am going to use this to prime my eyelids. So I am going to be using a new sponge today. This is the Real Techniques Miracle Sculpting Sponge. I've never tried this one before. I love the orange sponge, which is the Miracle Complexion Sponge. I love that one. And I wanted to try out a new one from Real Techniques. And y'all, this feels really, really nice. So it does say that you can use it damp or dry, but I always use my sponges damp because I just feel like it helps blend your makeup a lot nicer. So I am going to use mine wet, and it feels so nice. It feels a lot squishier than the orange sponge. So here's a close-up of the sponge. It has a flat end up here for your concealer or to carve out your contour, and then on the bottom it has a bigger flat edge right here, which I really like. I think this will help a lot with blending out your foundation. So I am going to blend out my concealer with the round part of the smaller side of the sponge. So I'm just going to blend that out. Alright, so now I'm going to go on to eyeshadow. So I did mention these new Makeup Revolution Reloaded Iconic eyeshadow palettes, and a lot of y'all were so excited about these and wanted me to do a first impressions on these. And also y'all mentioned that y'all wanted to see a Valentine's Day makeup look with these eyeshadow palettes. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. Let's do a Valentine makeup look, shall we? I think that's what we're going to do today. So let's go into these. So this one is the Reloaded Iconic Newtrals 2. Beautiful. So here is Newtrals 2, opened and up close. Look at how beautiful this is. This just screams Valentine's Day to me. And then I have the Reloaded Iconic Fever. And here is a close-up of Fever. Look at how beautiful. I'm so excited about these. They look amazing. And y'all, these are only $7, which I think is an amazing price. I'm hoping that these are going to be really good quality. We're just going to play around with both of them. I think I'm going to go for this one more though, because this one looks more Valentine-y to me. So first I'm going to take Newtrals 2, and I'm going to take this matte cream shade. And I'm going to use this to set the concealer. Now I'm going to take this shade right here, which is a orange brown shade. It's very similar to this one up here, but this one's shimmery and this one's matte. So I'm going to take this one, and I'm just going to apply it in my crease. Take a little bit of this shade, and I'm going to apply it right on top just because I do want it to be more of a pinky tone. Now I'm going to pick up this shade right here. Again, it's a matte, more purpley pink shade. So I'm going to stick this in the crease. Wow, I love that color. I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and just blend it out. Alright, so far I'm really, really impressed. They're so pigmented and they're so easy to blend out. Alright, so I did go ahead and apply some concealer on my eyelid because I do want to add this really pretty shimmer shade, but I do want it to be very, very vibrant. So I always do this. I always apply concealer on my eyelid where I want to apply the shimmery shades, and then I apply the shimmery shades on top of the concealer so it can be more vibrant. I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. I'm just going to blend it out with my finger. Where I applied my concealer, I'm going to go in with this purpley pink shimmer shade. I just swatched it, and look at how beautiful that looks on my finger. I barely even touched it, and that's what I got. So I think I'm just going to go in with my finger to apply this eyeshadow. I'm going to go back in with this berry shade, and I'm just going to apply it in the crease again. So I am going to go in with a little bit of this shade right in the middle. So I'm just going to apply it right in the center. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of this shade right here. It's just a brown shade. I'm going to stick that in the crease. Now I'm going to go in with eyeliner. This is just my Wetnwild liquid liner. I want to deepen it up a little bit more, so I'm going to take this shade right here and apply that on my crease. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara and my lashes, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and I applied my lashes. I want to deepen it up a little bit more, so I'm going to take the darkest shade in the palette, which is a matte dark brown shade, and I'm going to apply this right in the crease. Corner, I'm going to take this really light shimmery pink shade and apply it right in the inner corner. They're so easy to blend out. I'm so impressed with these eyeshadow palettes. I cannot believe they're only $7. So now onto the face. I already moisturized and primed my face. I used the e.l.f. moisturizer and the Benefit Professional primer. Now I'm going to go in with a new foundation. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Foundation. I got the shade 400 Natural Beige. I bought this at Walmart for only about $6. Very affordable. I bought this and I noticed that it was new, so I just decided to go ahead and get it because I wanted to try out a new foundation in my first impressions video. So I got it, and then when I came home I wanted to check if I got the right shade. And as I was opening it up, I saw that it comes with a wand, and it has a really large dome foot applicator, similar to the Clinique foundation one and the Tarte Shape Tape foundation. This foundation claims that it has a high definition finish and that it's medium coverage. It does have an SPF of 20. This does have a lot of SPF, just to let you know. I do love foundations with a lot of SPF in them for like the summertime and stuff, so I'm excited to try this. It says that it's a breathable foundation, so I'm hoping this is going to be like a really good foundation for the summertime. So this foundation says to shake before use, and it also says that it has breathable skin technology that moisturizes for up to 25 hours. So I'm excited to see if this is going to be good on my dry skin, because I have really bad dry skin. So I'm going to go ahead and shake as the bottle says. And I'm going to go ahead and apply it on my face. It does have a smell to it. It has a really nice clean smell. I really love the smell of this foundation. It smells really nice. It doesn't smell like perfume or anything. It just smells clean. I am going to use the Real Technique sponge to blend out this side of my face, and then I'm going to use a brush on the other side. I'm going to use a brush on this side. Alright, so here's both sides. I do like it a lot better applied with the sponge as opposed to the brush. I feel like you get the most coverage with the sponge. But I do want a little bit more coverage with this foundation, so I am going to apply a second layer. I never do this with foundations. Okay, so far I'm actually really liking it. I really love how it feels on my skin. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lot of foundation, and I applied 2 layers of this. So that's a lot for me because I don't usually ever apply more than 1 layer on my face of a foundation. So I applied 2 layers and it does not feel like I'm wearing a ton of makeup, and it actually feels a little bit cooling. So I really like how lightweight it is, and I really do feel like this foundation is going to be really nice for every day. I love the smell of this. It smells so good and clean. So I did notice that this foundation oxidized just a little bit, nothing too crazy. As I was applying it and it was drying on my face, I did notice that it changed a little bit of its color, but nothing too crazy. I was just touching my face right now, and it feels so nice. It feels like it's my skin. It does not feel like I caked up a bunch of foundation on my face. So I really, really love how it feels. It does feel a little bit sticky, but I am going to set it with the powder, so that'll take the stickiness away. But so far, I'm actually really, really liking this foundation. Now I'm going to go in with concealer. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C8. And I'm going to blend it out with the Real Technique sponge. I'm also going to apply this concealer on my nose, my forehead, Cupid's bow, and chin. Okay, so I'm not liking this sponge at all for concealer under my eyes. It's actually really hard to get under there to blend it all out with this sponge. So I'm not liking it for that. I do really like it to blend out my foundation, but not for concealer. So now I'm going to set my under eye concealer with this powder. This is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Bake, Brighten, and Set Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Banana. I heard really, really great things about this powder, so I'm hoping I like it. So I'm scared that this is going to be a little bit too yellow for me, but I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of this powder with a damp sponge. I'm not going to use this sponge to bake. It's just going to be really hard. I know it. So I'm just going to use a different sponge. So it's not too yellow for me, thank goodness. In the packaging, it looks really yellow, but once you apply it on your face, it does not look as yellow. So I really, really love the shade of this. I'm hoping I like it. Once I dust off this powder, I'm hoping it looks really nice on my under eye area. So while this bakes for a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera because I feel like I get a little bit repetitive with my brows. So I'm just going to take the BH Cosmetics Flawless Brow Trio in the shade Light. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. brow pencil in Taupe. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I finished my brows, I'm going to dust off my under eye powder. Okay, so I like the powder. I do really like how it brightened my under eye area, so I do like it so far. I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face with my Wet n Wild Photofocus pressed powder in the shade Warm Beige. Okay, so now I'm going to bronze up my face. I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronze Bronzer. This is what it looks like. It's really pretty. I like how it's not too cool and it's not too warm. I really love the tone of this bronzer. It's really, really big. Like, it's big. So I'm excited to try this. This has been out for a while, but I'm just now getting around to trying it out. I'm going to take my e.l.f. brush, and I'm just going to pick up some product, and I'm going to start bronzing up my face. Love the warmth that it gave to my face. It's like not too orange, but it's just perfect. I really, really like it. So I'm actually going to use this to contour my nose. Now I'm going to apply this Sleek Blush Trio. This is in Take a Cheeky Peek, and I'm going to apply the peachy shade in the palette. Now I'm going to finish off the eyes. I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm going to apply it on my lower lash line. I'm going to also apply a little bit of this on my lower lash line. Cool. I'm also going to apply a black eyeliner to my waterline. For highlighter, I'm going to take the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade Molten Rose Gold. I'm going to apply it with my Up and Up highlighter brush. Ooh, really pretty. I'm going to take a little bit of the shade. I'm going to stick that in my crease where the transition shade would be, just because I want it to be a little bit more pinky. I kind of want to go in with another highlighter on top, so I'm going to take the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in Champagne. So I did talk a little bit about this highlighter in my haul. I did swatch it, and I did mention that it's a cream to powder finish. So it was very, very interesting because I dipped my finger in this, and it felt like butter, like I was dipping into butter. So I really, really want to try this. I'm going to apply this right on top. It's very, very beautiful. It's more on the gold side. So here is Molten Rose Gold. Compared to it, you can see that this one's more golden, and this one's more of a light pearly pinky tone. So I want to go in with this one. This highlighter is right up my alley. These colors I just absolutely love. So I do love the Molten Rose Gold one, but I want to add a little bit more gold to it, so I am going to take this one. I don't know if I should use a brush with it or if I should use my finger. We're going to go in with the brush first, so I'm just going to swirl my brush in here, and then I'm just going to apply it right on top. Oh my goodness. Do you see that? What? Honestly, I didn't think that this was going to look all that good with a brush, but it looks amazing. So I am going to take my finger in this, and I am going to apply some of it on my nose. This highlighter is absolutely amazing. Just look at that glow. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. The consistency is amazing. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to like this consistency because it is creamy, but once you apply it on your face, it's just a powder. So now onto lips. I'm going to take one of these Ulta lip liners, and this is in the shade Spice. I'm going to line my lips. This shade is just going to be perfect for me. I know it. Okay. For lips, I'm going to take one of these sleek liquid lipsticks. I think I'm going to take this nude one. So I'm going to take this sleek major matte liquid lipstick in the shade Daydreamer. It's just a really pretty pinky nude shade. This liquid lipstick dries instantly. I really, really love how it feels on my lips. It feels very comfortable. It is on the dry side, but it doesn't make my lips feel like super dry. So I do want the lip to be a little bit more nude, so I am going to apply this Jordana Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade of Buttercream Frosting. I'm just going to apply a dot on my top lip and on bottom lip. I'm going to use my finger to blend it out. Okay, so I went ahead and fixed my hair, put some earrings on, and made me look a little bit more presentable. Alright, so I am done with my makeup. I am really liking how it turned out. Honestly, I did not have a plan on what I wanted to do for this makeup look, so I just kind of winged it. And honestly, it did come out pretty nice. I really liked almost everything that I tried out. This makeup look just screams Valentine's Day to me, so I really, really like it, and I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day. So I want to give you a little bit of an overview of the products that I tried out today, starting with the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter. The shade I wasn't too fond of. I'm more of a golden tone type of highlighter girl, so I had to go in with the Physicians Formula one, which is absolutely amazing. This texture, the formula, everything about this I really, really love. So like I said, it's a cream to powdered highlighter, which I think is so interesting. It's so creamy, so nice, and so pigmented. You barely need to dip your brush into this to get the perfect amount of highlighter on your brush to put on your face. I just am so blown away by this product. It's amazing. So again, this is in the shade Champagne. This is beautiful. I really, really, really love the glow that it gave to my skin. So the Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronze Bronzer, I absolutely love this bronzer. It's so nice. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, it's just the perfect in between. I will say that it's so easy to overdo. It's not really that pigmented, but I kind of overdid it a little bit too much. I think I got a little bit too excited. So if you add too much, it will look a little bit muddy. If you have really dry lips, make sure you exfoliate and moisturize your lips before you apply this liquid lipstick because it is on the dry side. The lip liner, oh my goodness you guys, this lip liner is so creamy, so pigmented. I am so impressed by this lip liner. I love to overline my lips with colors like these. So this formula of the lip liner I really liked. It's very creamy. So far all the stuff that I've tried from Ulta Beauty I really like. So now I can add one more to my list. I really like this lip liner. Alright, so my camera died. I do believe that I left off on the Hard Candy Sheer MB Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Banana. I really like this. I love how brightening it is under my eyes. I do still love my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder over this one. That one's just my holy grail right now. I don't think anything can replace that powder right now. I just love it so much. But I do think that this is a really nice drugstore banana powder. I will continue to use this powder. I do think it's really nice. It's a nice banana shade. Honestly, it looks a lot yellow in the packaging than it is on your face. So I was a little bit afraid that this was going to be too yellow for me, but honestly, it was perfect. As for the foundation, I do really like how lightweight it is. Honestly, I really like this foundation. It's not horrible. I did have to build it up because I did want that full coverage look, and it does build up really nicely. It doesn't cake up or anything, which I really like about this foundation. It is a medium to sheer coverage. I really do think this foundation will be great for everyday use. If you are looking for a full coverage foundation, honestly, I don't think this is going to be it for you. You can build it up, but if you just want an easy full coverage foundation, this is not going to be the foundation for you. The Makeup Revolution Reloaded Iconic Eyeshadow Palettes. Y'all, I'm so impressed by these eyeshadow palettes. They're only $7 and the quality is just amazing. They're not powdery, they're not chalky at all. They're really easy to blend out. They're really nice and pigmented. The shimmery shades are really nice and shimmery. I just can't get enough. Ugh, Makeup Revolution, y'all are killing it with these eyeshadow palettes. I'm definitely going to go pick up the other two that they have. They have a total of 4 eyeshadow palettes, I believe. I think let me check just to make sure. We do have a total of 4 eyeshadow palettes. I just checked on Ulta's website and I just can't believe how great these are. I will insert swatches of each eyeshadow palette so you can see all the shades on my arm and you can see the pigmentation and all that. I didn't use all the eyeshadows in this palette and I only used a few in this one, so I want you to get the whole idea of these eyeshadows so you can see them on my arm and see the pigmentation and everything. Now I'm going to show you swatches of each palette. This is Newtrals 2. There are a total of 15 shades. There are 4 metallic shimmers, 3 satins, 7 mattes, and 1 matte with specks of glitter in it. Each swatch is only 1 swipe. Here is a close-up of Fever. Again, there's a total of 15 eyeshadows in this palette. There are 5 metallic shimmers, 1 satin, and 9 mattes. Every shadow in each palette are so pigmented, they're not powdery at all, and the formula is consistent. I am so impressed by these eyeshadows. The swatches don't do it justice. You have to see these in person to just see how amazing they are. Again, just wanted to clarify myself, each swatch is only 1 swipe. I only dipped once into the eyeshadow and I swatched it once on my arm. If I had to tell you to pick up any of the products that I tried out in this video, I would choose the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Iconic Eyeshadow Palettes and the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in Champagne. These just take the cake for me. They completely blew me away in this video. I'm just so happy that I found some new drugstore goodies that I know I'm going to be loving. So definitely recommend you these products. So that is it for this video. Please leave me a comment down below letting me know what products you want to try out that I tried in this video today. Also, don't forget to follow me on my social media. I have an Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and a Snapchat. I'll have all that listed down below so you can go follow me on there. Give this video a like if you like these type of videos. I love first impressions videos. And by you leaving me a like, that makes me know that you like these type of videos so I can do them more often. And yeah, that is it for this video and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.